Hmm. I don't know who's going to tune in. Really, it doesn't really matter. But I have some things in my mind. I'm always thinking about things. What makes a person great? What makes somebody interesting? What makes somebody say, I really wonder how this person thinks. Um, I'm different than most people. I may have a lot of ideas and a lot of opinions and a lot of thoughts, but my how I view the world, I'm never trying to force my thoughts on you. I've been up all night. I've been sipping because I was laughing at uh, the brother Grinch and people using the word scrag and strag. And upon listening to him, I felt like speaking, so I decided to go live for a little bit and just uh, ask some questions for people who come in. Maybe people will answer what I asked. How I look at the world is different than most people. Um, I'm always trying to learn from other people. I have my own thoughts. By no means do I think I'm perfect. I'm not where I'm happy in where I'm at, but I want to be in a different place sometimes, and I'm always on a quest to get there. But I don't have the answers, and I'm always trying to do my best to become the person that I want to be. But that's an everyday endeavor, so I'm always working on that. However, going all left and right. My question is for most people: what makes a person great? What makes you say, "Man, that person has it," or is unique, or has that special something? And my question also is, do we give everybody a chance to show their greatness? I'm just sorry. Evolve May. You just made me happy. Evolve my made me smile. But that's the question I would love to know from anyone who joins in. What makes a person great? What makes you more likely to listen to the advice that somebody gives you and not listen to somebody else? That's always the question that I want to know from other people. What makes somebody spectacular? What makes somebody a cut above the norm? How can you tell fastly or not that somebody is great or not? And that's all I ever really want to know because I'm thinking about it all the time. Is this person good? Is this person not good? Am I good? Do I have something that people really want to hear? It's always a question in my mind. What makes a person great? What makes somebody better than somebody else? How can you say somebody is great or somebody is not great? That's just what goes on in my mind. What makes somebody else more spectacular than someone? I'm just curious to that. That's what I'm always wondering. What makes people think that you are better or worse than somebody, and what makes somebody great to you? It's a simple question. It's not overly complex. um you know what, how do I explain this? My problem is I like not seeing everything in black and white. Okay, let me see if I can read this because I got to always slide stuff over so I can read it better. How do I do it? Oh, I know how to do it right there we go. um I'm always like I just try to observe the world. I always try to put myself in a situation where I can hear other people's opinion. And unlike most people, I don't know. I keep saying unlike most people, but that's how I look at myself. I don't think there's nobody quite like me. So I'm always trying to understand where other people are coming from. I have my own perspectives. Have my own way I think that people should live life. But I'm not telling people how to do anything. I'm not telling men or women who to love, who to date, how to be. I have my own views of it, but who am I to put my views on you? If you ain't coming into my world, I'm not coming into your world. So I guess that's how I see things. A lot of people really don't know me, but I'm probably one of the coolest people you ever meet because I'm not here to hold any judgment that I make against you because you are right to do what you do. I don't look at other people and say, "My God, they shouldn't do it." Like I don't think nobody should beat their kids. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody should steal. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say to you. If you want to get tattoos on your body, I'm for that. And that's what I think is a mistake people make. You want to always judge other people's morals and you want to say what's right and wrong, what's good and bad. You only look at yourself. Stuff that you do today, your parents wouldn't do, but you think that you're right. So that always blows me away with most people. So I don't know what makes somebody great. I don't know, and I'm always trying to figure it out because there's so many people that think they're great, but to me, I'm like, you're really not that good. I mean, I'm really not to dish you, but it is what it is. So I'm always curious to well. Somebody will say, "Oh, this person's funny," and then I listen to them. I say, "They're not funny," but then again, somebody will say, well, "They're so hilarious," and I'm like, "No." But then again, who am I? Maybe I'm wrong. Like everybody got their own favorite rappers or singers, and we all like different things. That's how I look at the world. Um, so just in my brain, since I feel like doing this, I'm always curious as to what other people think is great. Like, um, see, when you see me on YouTube, like you actually see me, you're not seeing somebody who will be different than right now. Only thing I think I do different when I come live, I probably curse much more. And I really give not the ass. I don't give a flying, because trust me, I got a potty mouth, but every video can't be a curse word, so I'm not going to just let them roll. But that's my question: is how do people know who are great or not? Like I'm always perplexed by that. I'm always confused. Um, am I wrong in the way that I look at the world? Because I don't look at people um, like how do I explain? I'm really trying to put it into words what I mean by what I'm saying. Um, I don't know what great is. Some people are decent, have information, but truthfully, some of the people that I think are the greatest is people that people don't even notice. It's just I like people who can add to me and are willing to listen to me and help me grow. So I'm always curious as to what makes someone great. What makes, like, people say this person is great, but okay, it could be somebody that can really be good at basketball, but they never made the NBA. Does it mean that they're any less great? So I'm confused by that. Like, they were great before you knew about them, but once you discover them, now they're great. So I'm always confused what makes somebody great. Somebody could be great after death, like maybe they were a writer and you didn't know about them, but 20 years later after their death, you heard about them. Now they're great. They were great before. So I'm always curious as to what makes people think somebody is great. What makes you think somebody is better than somebody else or less than, or, and I'm always curious of that. I think this is uh, a great dialogue. Like, mostly everything that I do on YouTube, when I have a discussion, it's really for somebody to look at it. It's not like I could do push button topics. I could say stuff like that, but really, I ask questions that people should be. It should be easy to answer. But I know because it's not dramatic, it doesn't catch your eye. Because I don't have, like, I was on Brothers Rich page and I asked a question like, could I have a would okay, how can I ask this so it makes it much worse? It made sense when I wrote it, but speaking it sometimes it doesn't come out the way that I've written it. But the question was, when should a woman ever have children if she's not in a committed or a marriage or commitment? Is it good or bad for that to happen? I just wanted to know what somebody's thoughts on it. Like, if somebody is okay, I'll say this is my answer to that because I thought about it. If somebody is financially stable and they have a hell of a support network, and uh either the father or a father figure is involved with the child's life, then I'm never opposed to a woman having a baby if she's in a situation where the children can be loved. However, um, you we for how I see the world, they're both men and women, and you need to have exposure to both so you can function properly in the world we have today. So that's what I think, but that's just my answer to that. But anyway, I just thought about it, so I want to answer it. Um, I'm always curious to what makes somebody great. I don't know. Um, I'm happy that you're interacting with me. Great is a perception of giving and accolades in the present of action. I got to look that up. Um, that's you made me want to look up the word great. Of an extent amount. Okay. Using okay. What words make the most sense? An ability, quality, or eminence considered above the norm or average. Yeah. So that's the question. What makes somebody above average? What makes somebody great? I want to know. Uh, some people say people are great, and I don't think so. Some people have high self-esteem, and there's nothing wrong with them having a high self-esteem, but maybe I don't think so. So I'm always curious as to what makes somebody great. What makes people support certain people and not support others? Like, what information do you feel is worth paying for? What information could somebody give you? What art could somebody do for you? What philosophy could somebody do for you? Like, for instance, I could be great, but right now, because I'm not pretty dramatic, I'm just looking at myself and trying to be humble, but I'm not dramatic. And I don't say a lot of crazy stuff, so most people don't support me. But let's say 5 years from now, now celebrity status comes upon Charles, then everybody can be like, "Damn, he was great. I knew back in the past." But it's funny to me because I think that if you don't tickle somebody's emotions or you don't say what they want you to say, they don't hear you. I think more people want to relate to people that are like them than to try to see different perspectives. And I'm a person who really wants to see different perspectives. I don't think like most people. I listen to people, but truthfully, if some of the stuff I could say would blow people's minds because most people don't um, haven't even been through some of the experiences I have or seen what I've seen, and it's people that have done way more than I've seen. So most of the time, when I come to every place I go to, be it YouTube, be it life, when I interact with people, I'm trying to be a student. So I ask a lot of questions to learn what they know because I don't know what they know. And what I know, if you want to know, you ask me. So I'm always asking more questions than I'm putting out information because I want to know more. I want to grow. I want to be more ready, to be more pliant, to be more palpable and shapeable to what's going on around me, so I don't get caught up and I'm rigid. And then when something changes happen, I'm not prepared for it. So if I expose myself to every type of situation or I listen to different perspectives, when something happens out of the blue, I'm not too surprised and I can react in a calm manner. I really believe in staying cool, calm, and collected and handling situations however they come. So if somebody comes at you in a way that can be harmful, then you know how to react to it. So I try to study every type of person that I can. I need to grow. Like, I really need to really work on my Spanish. I'm thinking about that. But other than that, I don't really know what makes somebody great or not, and I would love to hear other people's perspectives for what great is. Great is better than good, above average, something that makes somebody exceptional. Now, I think a lot of people are exceptional, but you may never see the greatness. Now, I don't know what makes somebody want to see my greatness or not, but um, for me, that's just how I look at life. What makes somebody great? That's what I want to know. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to see what other people think about things. And when I talk to people, that's is what it is. I'm trying to get your perspective. I'm trying to say, well, how can I figure out what's greatest for them? And that's just the way I think about it. I want to see something. I want to see, can I do this? Will it work? Hmm. No, I'm not going to try it. See what it says. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's some stuff you can do. I didn't know you can do all this. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, people. I'm checking something out on. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I've said all I need to say. I didn't have to say a lot, but if somebody else was here to ask me a question, then I would go in on it. But that's really what I want to know. What makes somebody great? What makes somebody not great? Metro Sonic, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here, my brother. I would love to hear your thoughts on what makes somebody great. Um, that's all I really want to know because I don't know what makes somebody great. I peruse these YouTube streets, and one thing that I notice is certain people can speak or they can go live or they can do whatever they do, and people respond to them as though they're great. And I'm like, my brain, not that they're great or not, but since you love this person, what makes them so exceptional? What makes them great? What makes somebody unique to you? Is it marketing? Is it really their genuineness? What is it that sets people apart? And that's one thing that I'm always trying to learn. What is great? What makes somebody better or worse? What makes you emotionally connect to others? And what makes you think somebody's more real than somebody else? I'm always curious to that. I'm always perplexed by that. How can you tell who the most fun person is on the planet? Like I'm telling you, I'm the most fun person. Give me woohoo. But when I just do this YouTube thing, I'm really quite calm and I'm just talking. But if I wasn't here, yeah, it would be woohoo. So I'm always curious to what people think great is, and I want to know what is great to you. Let me share something with you. Not that I was drinking last night, but this is another one. This is you guys need to try whiskey. If you drink whiskey, this is called Monkey Shoulder. It's a Scotch and it's delicious. It's cheap. It's like how much is it? $28 a bottle. You should try it if you like to drink. But Charles, don't drink it. uh, I said, Charles, you should know this. I've been on YouTube for 13 years as a teenager since August 19, 2006. I don't know a lot of stuff. I don't just listen. I really don't know a lot. And it's not really about um numbers. I mean, for me, it's more about what makes somebody great, what makes other people attached to this person. And I don't understand it because like I never even messed with YouTube really until like I know I had a YouTube account in 2006 whenever they first started. I did, but I never touched it. I never even cared. Was doing my Navy thing and I was working, so I wasn't really worried about um YouTube. And then after having discussions with friends, it was like, man, you like to talk sometimes. Why don't you put some of your thoughts out? So I put my thoughts out, but I still don't understand. Like I don't understand. Like YouTube is just fun for me. I just want to have fun, and I'm like, man, how can people just want to come have fun with me? Let's just talk. But most people, it's like I want to receive more than I put out. So I'm not one to just want to say a lot because if you what does it matter? But if you ask me, then I'll answer you. But I'm not one to I don't have like a lot of stuff doesn't bother me because I don't care what other people do. I just want people to live their best life, man. I'm saying do your best, however you do it. Just don't be frivolous, don't be stupid, don't get played, and don't play people. And that's how I look at life. And be responsible. It's just that simple. Keep yourself happy. Don't try to control other people. That's one thing that was interesting. Well, I gotta digress on that one because I'm still thinking about talking to the Grinch, and Grinch maybe want to come on live because we're just having a conversation over there. So they were talking about regulation and regulating women. And I I got to think about that because if a woman is dating me, I want her to do what I asked her to do for me, but she's free to do whatever she wants to do. So I got to really think about that because I'm not into trying to control anyone, but I do understand how some people think. I don't know if I totally agree, but I'm gonna give it some thought, some deep thought. because I understood what he said. And I do think like when it comes to what somebody does for me, I'm very controlling what I want you to do in my circle. But if you don't want to do it, you can go. I just want to control my environment. So if you're in my environment, then that's what I need for you to do for me. But if I'm in your environment, then you can dictate the rules in your place. And then when we're outside of where I have control, then I'm all for whatever happens. So I got to really think about that. Okay, let me read. Um, I like your thinking. Being okay, you make me expand. Thank you. I want to grow too. That's what I think about. Metro Song says, I'm interested in showing kindness and appreciation, plus having courage, pride, and wisdom to bring lots of fun and entertainment while having a great personality. That's all I want to do. I just want to have fun, love people, and laugh, and do whatever I do. Hey, Summer, hope you're doing great. Um, that's just how I look at the world. So I'm not here to tell people how to be politically. I'm not telling you who to love. I'm not telling you how to think. I just want you to think more. So for me, I noticed that I really like um, panels where people have great dialogues, and I'm finding more and more panels that um, people are not really not biting each other heads off. They're just talking. It's cool to clown and crack, but I really like the analysis. I was listening to PC World. I was listening to Collider. I listened to a lot of Joe Rogan recently. And I support people that I know. Summer, I am great. I am always great since you're asking me. So for me, it's always about growth and expanding and helping people and trying to figure out how to improve my life and bring some entertainment and peace because I don't want no drama. I'm just trying to live my best life. If I can, like I've been playing, like I like the game. I do. Most people don't know I like the game. And I'm really looking forward to, what is it? Shadows Die Twice. Kiko, I can't say it correctly. And the games I really look forward to, like Metroid and the Zeldas. But I'm playing the Division 2, and it's decent, but it doesn't suck me away quite like um chilling. I'm just chilling like a villain. Yeah, it doesn't suck me away like the Dark Souls games do. So uh, for me, everybody likes what they like, and I want to be free to do what I want to do. So it's hard for me when somebody say I got to be like this. No, I do it. I got to do me. You do you, and you live your life and I'm gonna live my life doing me. And a lot of people, I guess, I know I ain't their cup of tea because I ain't talking bad about nobody, but because I really don't care. Man, I want people to be happy. I don't know the rights and wrongs of the world. I know that laws change, and I know that depending on where you are, something is legal and something is illegal, and you have to follow the laws of the land. So I'm not here to tell somebody what's right and wrong because um, it's all subjective to the community. Like I say, um, you know, give it 30 years ago, people will call you names for getting your ear pierced. Today, people can get the ear pierced. So it is what it is. Hey, Nikki, it's always a pleasure to see you. I just feel like chit chatting. I got motivated. I would listen to brother brother Grinch, and brother Grinch made me want to speak because I was just listening to the Grinch God and this what he said strags that made me laugh. But for me, I don't I understand the perspective, but I'm different because I'm not trying to change people's minds on how they live their life. I think people got to do what's right for them. Do you? I'm not here to actually judge you. I want you to love people, and if you don't love people, like I ain't got. Like people say you got a big heart. I don't know if I got a big heart at all, but I just love people. So it's a like I don't like no nasty evil people. If you mean, then I don't like you. So I ain't got no big heart. But got your beer ready. I got a beer ready for every day. Right now, like you missed it, but I'll show it again. I had some Scotch whiskey. I don't think I'm gonna drink it today, but Monkey Shoulder. So if you want to try something that's Scotch, that's smooth, Monkey Shoulder. What is it? $28. Take a sip and say St. Patrick's Day. Metro Sign says, we all have to do what's best and necessary by all means. Follow the path to your destiny. Stay positive. Stay blessed. That's what my father always tells me when he was still alive and well. I agree with that. My father passed away when I was young. So I was like, what, 14, like around that 13, 14. So I wish I could interact with him today. It would really be real cool. But I wish that internally, I've always thought like that. I just think people need to figure out whatever makes them happy and you do you. A lot of people have had way harder lives than I have, and I understand their bitterness. But I don't have like bitterness at anything, man. I got a lot of friends that um, I have a couple friends that's super successful, and I have a lot of friends that are in prison. I have friends that are dead, and I have friends that going through the struggle of life. But I don't love none of them any different. They all my friends. So when I look at life, I don't think I look at it like most people, and I want everybody to achieve the greatness that is for them. I don't have. I'm different, man. I really don't. Sometimes I wish I had more stuff that bothered me because then there would be some hell of a content for just talking. But a lot of times stuff doesn't really bother me. I just want people to do well. So and I try to like I try to be supportive. So when people try to check me out, or when people uh I try to go in and I try to watch a lot of people's videos so I can show them the same support that people show me. And that's what I do. But I got a problem. My problem is I really try to avoid negativity. Like I understand analysis, but when people are just like negative for no reason, or you hating for no reason with no other, when there's no point of it, when you're other than promoting drama, you're not solving a problem. Then what's the point of talking about it? If you're not going to put a solution for me, I mean, but I get it. It's, like I said, all people suck, and I tell you, I would probably be a superstar because people want to hear that. But that's not what I'm about, man. I think life is great. Um, if you like it, I love it. I just posted that on Instagram. If you like it, I love it. It's just that simple. As long as you ain't messing with me, I ain't messing with you. And that's how I live my life. It's just simple. And my question again is, what makes somebody great? What is greatness? How do we say this person is great and this person is not great? Well, thank you for calling me cool. I want to be a real chill individual, man. I, if it won't hurt me, man, I share my laughs with people. So what makes me fun, or when I say fun, what makes me feel good is when I can actually share something without somebody trying to take from me. Like, so I'll open a beer with you. I'll share my pizza just like I'll share my salad. I mean, I don't mind. There's so many beautiful people, and I want to know them, and I wish I could interact. I wish I was in a situation even better where it could always be a party. Come to Charles' house. We're about to sit and watch the football and eat the food and not worry about life. But it it seems hard for most people. Thank you. Nikki said I'm cooler than a cucumber. Yeah, I try to be. And that's why I don't even look at the YouTube like most people. I said the YouTube. I like that. I think I got it from Pamela because I don't look at YouTube like most people do. I don't look at it like um, I'm not okay. This is funny. I love to put people to sub to me. I do, but I'm not begging people to sub. I'm not begging people to like. You would probably never hear me say, "I'm not going to talk until you give me 10 thumbs up." I don't care. You can give me zero. I don't care because really, it's the conversation that I like. I wish I had. That's my only. I guess my I want to say grimace or gripe is that I just can't get people to hop in the chat and chit chat with me. Because when people chit chat, oh man, it's like the best because I love to converse. I like to interact with people and see their thoughts uh, or hear what they have to say so I can give them something back. And that's what makes to me it makes me great. Is I'm really want to learn and I want to talk to people. And if I don't really know, like I could assess myself quickly and say, my assets or my gift is that I catch on extremely fast. I think I do anyway. So and I retain information fast, and I'm pretty non-biased when it comes to analyzing something. So I think that makes me extremely objective. I'm not saying I can't be biased because we can all be biased from our perspective, but I'm very capable of separating my emotions into understanding why I do things. And I'm not saying I'm not emotional because I'm extremely emotional. I don't like people talk to me in a crazy way. See, I'm just messing with my feet. I got a little ride. I'm just like rubbing my feet. It feels really good. So you probably see him like, what's he tweaking down there? He's beating it like Michael. I like to beat it like Michael. Trust me. I don't know what I'm not supposed to say other than not cursing because I can curse my ass off. Trust me. So a lot of times, being that I'm a perv, I'm a straight perv. I'm a perv. But when I'm not being perverted, I'm just having fun. So I decided, let me go on, like, just talk. I really, man, life is wonderful for me. I'm feeling extremely fantastic and great. And that's all I'm thinking about. And I'm just having fun playing with this little thing, rubbing my feet, sis. Yeah. And great to me is achieving whatever goal that you choose to set. But see, greatness can be subjective because um, one of the greatest feelings I've ever had is like when the first time I built a computer, put it together myself. I was like, yeah, that's great. I felt great. You know, more than I can't think of other things that really like graduating college or anything like that, or nothing really made me feel great. Like, yeah, it's usually when I built something. I said, let me read it. I'm sorry. I like to visit my usual and regular ones as we got a lot in common. No negative activities and stay positive, caring for one another. I'm about that. It's a lot of people I love, man. I like sometimes it's not even what they're saying; it's their personality. Like Sister Tosh, when she just starts smiling, it makes me feel really, really, really good. I don't even know what she's talking about. She could just be smiling and say, "Yeah, what?" I'd be like, "Yeah." So it's usually the spirit of the person and I like a lot of people on YouTube. People already know, man. Like I like Abuse of You, one of my favorite people. She go hard though, but I still love her. She's great. And it's I don't want to name other people, but I love a lot of people. Some people I really love. I love to death. So so man, I love people that are happy, man. And I'm not trying to force nothing on nobody. So if you don't like my content, I would love for people to unsubscribe. I kind of don't mind it. I kind of want people to thumbs me down. I kind of love it when people say, Charles, you suck. I get it. I'm not like most people. So sometimes, I'm sorry, one of my favorite people is BGS. But sometimes, even though I love listening to BGS, I don't hop on BGS's chat because I don't want to take away from whatever they got going on over there. Because they might start throwing eggs at me. Like, hey man, just love people. Shut up, you crack lover. And I'm like, damn it, I'm just trying to be cool. So that's just me. So I want people to be happy. I don't know what greatness is. I don't know what the best super YouTuber is. I don't even know I have the people as big because I have people I don't even like listening to. I be listening to like 5 minutes. I'm like, damn, you suck. That's just me. So I'm just curious, like, what is great? I think LeBron James is great. I think Kobe Bryant is great. I think the Lakers is great. I think Evolve Maya is great. Nikki is awesome. Neon Eyes is great. I don't know. It's not just ladies. I like the dudes too, man. So everybody do what they do. But you know what? I like happy people. I'm like a big flower, man. I want people to like smell the roses. My computer just tripped off. I don't care. You probably hear like in the background, but I always see if it cuts off. Or maybe I should get up, but then it's not that loud. Is that loud? It doesn't even matter. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear that noise? I'm gonna see how long it takes till my I can fix it, but I don't feel like moving because if I move, then I got to readjust myself. So I would love to hear from other people. What is great to you? I think it's going to irritate me. Hold on, I'm going to make a big mess here. It doesn't matter. Get up and you'll see my big wee wee. I'm joking. I got to turn this off because it's irritating. Oh no, I'll do this. Yes, so that would be cool. Let's see how long it lasts. Bam, dropping stuff. Oh, people see me get up, but I don't care. I'm now hitting my little tiny little table desk to hold my Pixel. So, what makes to other people who are listening to me say this nonsense that I'm saying, because it's always nonsense? What makes somebody great? That's what I want to know. What makes somebody great? Oh, I lost my little rod. That was feeling so good. I put it somewhere. I guess it's time to stop rubbing my feet. Man, that felt so good. You know what I like? I like massages. If you want to make me happy, just give me a massage. Just like I know what makes people. I don't know what makes people great, but I know what I think great is. But sometimes I'm curious too. What makes people sad? Like, you know what I don't understand? I do, but I don't. I really don't understand depression. Like, not how most people get it. Because I don't ever really stay sad. Like, I'm extremely like always happy. So it's weird for me because I'm like, man, let's get over it. But most people can't. And a lot of things don't frustrate me. Does that make me great? I'm just curious to what people think. Uh, I, one day, I'll tell you what my dream is. My dream would be to have like 10 or 12 people in the chat that really want to chat with me. That would be like so awesome because then I can flow forever. But um I'm sorry, but I really don't understand depression. I really wish I did because then I could be more empathetic. I'm like, man, let's go suck a lollipop. Let's go get a blow pop, damn it. Let's go get a popsicle. Suck on a flavor. Suck on a strawberry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just when I laugh at stuff. The stuff is just, man, life is great. You are effing alive. And man, I don't care if I was in a cardboard box, I could do this. So I don't look at it like most people. Life is just great. See, that's what it is. What makes something great? What is great? How do you define great? What is great to you? Is a person great? Would you say Brad Pitt is great? Is Donald Trump great? I don't know. Make America great again. I don't know. That's silly to me. But I'm making a joke. So, oh my God, you just offended me. No, I'm sorry, but it's a funny, I could go deep now. Because I'm like, when was America great? Or wasn't it always great? Because it's America. I don't know. The world is great. I don't know what to say. Oh, man. But I think sometimes I don't understand it, meaning you should just be happy. Like, man, I mean, things happen. I don't know. I wish I understood that. Sister E, I wish I knew. Speaking of computers, I am a certified IT support specialist with 25 years since 1995, class of 2009. That's awesome, man. I love computers. I wish I had half the computer knowledge that you have. I just know how to put one together and make my own little network, and I'm good with that. And there's too many advances. I don't study all the software and the C++ and all these different applications and HTML code. I'm good. I just want to be basic. That's why I'll probably never be like if unless I get a crew, this is all you're gonna see from me on the YouTube because you ain't ever gonna see me with special effects. And come on, Charles is coming. I don't be caring. I say I don't care about none of that. I just like to get on and talk or game, and I want it to be simple. You know, I listen to people like I'd like to listen. Like I'm like, damn, how can I get people to come and chit chat with me? Listen, this is how you grow. This is what you do. And I'm like, man, I ain't trying to. Man, it's cool if one person like me, I'm happy, but I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not here. Like it's hard enough for me to make hashtags. Like you guys are getting a gift when I give you a hashtag. When you see listen, when I try to make a thumbnail, you got a little bit of effort from me because I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. Oh, I have a friend who did my avatar. My friend named Chris, CT Super Geek. I wish everybody would subscribe to him. He has a YouTube page, CT Super Geek, and man, he's a hell of an artist. He's not in the click, but I've linked it before. CT Super Geek. Let me see if I can find it. I dropped the thing in the chat. CT Super Geek. He's a hell of a dude, man. Super Geek. Super CT Super SU. See, I can't type out again. I'm joking. Maybe I'm still getting over drinking. Okay, here it goes. I'm dropping this link in the chat. Copy link address, and people are not going to do it. But I beg you all. I beg you all to go sub to my friend Chris. Chris is an excellent artist, and he's extremely funny. Yeah, I think it's CT Super Geek. Let me see if it opens up. So that's who did my art, man. He's a great brother. Yes, I think he's great, and I can say a lot more, but yeah, he's just he has 7 subs, but he needs to get to like 10 or 20 or 100. But I don't know how to I don't know what to say to people. Like I got people. That's probably what I suck because I don't really look at YouTube like most people. Like let's say Summer SM Gamer, like shout me out, sub. Or check out my video. Man, I don't do none of that. I'm not. I would love people to come check me out, but I'm really not one to just stream every hour or two. I don't really be caring like that. I don't. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, still good. This is what I had on yesterday. I still ain't take it off because I got loaded. I got loaded. I was drinking. I was playing the drinking game. They were saying scrag, and I was drinking some whiskey. And next thing you know, I was like, yeah. Then I laid in the bed. I'm like, man, time to drink some water. Then I got up and I saw that the Grinch was streaming, so I went to listen to the Grinch, and then I just said he made me want to talk a little bit. So what I think what it is, people have an assessment of how you should be, and then they say that you're not my cup of tea. Well, listen, I can tell people all type of stuff. One, it's things I will talk about, connecting with ladies, making money, and it's different stuff. But when I'm here, man, it's all irrelevant. I just want people to come in, have fun with, listen to me, let's have a conversation, and just have a great life. And that's just what I think. So that's why I'm lacking, I guess, in the business department because I don't use it as a business. I don't be like, well, I don't have like some written out topic I want to talk about, and I don't wait for 30 people to get in before I dive in. I dive in instantly. When you hop into Charles's chat, you know what Charles is about to talk about. Like, I would tell you the truth. If people want to have a dialogue, I start a hangout. We could all hop and talk because I enjoy conversation more than I like just to speak or to try to teach. That's what, okay, I'm reading now. I like to concentrate during my meditation to make great decisions that will work out properly. And you make that statement. So yeah, that elaborate. I like to concentrate during my meditation to make great decisions that will work out properly. No, I'm really trying to think about that statement. So when you meditate, you meditate for a focus, correct? Like, that's what I'm saying when you say that. So when you are meditating, you're focusing on what you're trying to accomplish, and that's what your meditation is. Am I correct in that assessment, Brother Metro? That's what I'm thinking about what you're saying. Like, people talk about meditation. I don't even know if I meditate. I just zone out and I focus. So that may be meditation, but I know how to not be distracted by anything. I can just concentrate so much on whatever I'm doing. The whole world becomes oblivious, and I don't even know people are there. Like, I don't know how it works for me, but it's good. Like, when I'm focused, I don't want people talking to me. And I can, if I had to, I can zone out your talk to get to where I need to go. So that's something I can do. I can obsess. I can really just be into it, which is, I think it works for the ladies because I can really be into it. I get into it immensely. So then I forget whatever's going on, and I'm able to detach from whatever reality that is there to be in the moment that I'm at. Like right now, I'm in the moment talking. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna have to do like what I'd never do. I think I'm gonna do a hangout just so I don't see my face because I like looking at me. I be smiling like, "Hey, Charles, how you doing, buddy?" And Charles be like, "Hey, right back at you, big boy. What's going on? What you got down there? How tall are you?" Are you about 6? No, you can't be 6. 6'1", 5'8", 5'7", 5'2". What are you? I'd be like, I'm tall as you want me to be, baby. I'm joking. Oh, I'm sorry. But that's how I look at the world, man. I just want to have fun. I'm still trying to figure out what great is. Um, I think I need to, just in my brain, deep down in my brain, I'm thinking one day I just need to do one of these push people's buttons topics, but it's just not me because I don't really give a rat's ass. So like, I just have questions. Like, I got a shit ton. Sorry, is it a curse? I got a shit ton of questions to ask people. And if everybody really wanted a good interview, I think I'd probably be, truthfully, this is not being humble. I don't think nobody that I've ever heard on YouTube, or professional or not, can interview people better than I can. Truthfully, I don't think so. And I don't need a written script. Just let me talk to you 5 minutes. And the questions I would ask you will be like, what the fuck? I'm on a cursing mode now. Please unsubscribe. But that's how I really think in my brain. But I'm not like, the problem is I don't really want to know a lot of people. Like I do, but I'm not chasing to know you. Like the people I want to talk to are the people that I don't know. And somebody just hops in and I'm like, man, they say something perplexing or interesting. And then I want to just dive in. Like, really, what makes you think like that? What caused you to be this? What caused you to be that? What caused you to think this way? So most people don't even know, because that's really what I like to do. Maybe I should ask the question channel. Just come on in if you really want people to really know you, talk to me, because I'm not trying to break you down, but I will get you to be open or run away from me, because you'll hate me because I'll ask you real questions. You can ask me real questions. I'm gonna tell you. I think so many people put up a persona, a shield. They only want you to know so much. And when you talk to me, man, I want to know your soul. I want to know what makes you feel great. I'm joking. I'm just being silly. Where the Metro says, Nikki, thank you, Nikki. You already know you're a co-host. I've done everything on my own, as had some helpers by experts. TubeBuddy will assist you with thumbnails and tags while making brief descriptions of each and every video. Okay, you're talking to me about, yeah. Yeah, I'm down for whatever, because you said TubeBuddy will assist you with thumbnails and tags. Will make brief descriptions of each. I got to go back. See, I got to read what you said, and I got to comprehend it so I can assess it, and then I can analyze it and put it out. And I could do it. I'll look it up, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy on that point, because YouTube is just fun for me. Unlike most people, I just want to come on here and be the most fun dude on the planet. I want people to say what they want to say disrespectful stuff. It don't bother me. It's like dandruff. I don't care. Charles, you loser. Charles, you have nothing. Okay. I don't care what you say. Charles, you are ugly. Okay, that's great, because life goes on, baby. Puff, puff, pass. So I'm really tripped. Only thing I think I get, my problem is being touched and being yelled at, but I can handle it because I get violent. I'm like, what? So what do you want to do next? You said a lot. Let's move on to the next level. I'm joking, but yeah. Brother Metro, I appreciate you trying to help me, or whoever tried to help me. I'm just lazy, man. So this is the most beautiful part right here, just interacting with people. I guess my one person or 50 people, it matters not. I'm telling you, I feel extremely happy when it's just one person listen to whatever I got to say. My expectations have been more than met, because that never in my wildest dream did I ever think I would have one subscribe. Like, really, it's like somebody I didn't know that actually like to listen to whatever I have to say. Sometimes, like, man, you can't ever. People will never know how great that is. Like, to me, I got friends that you need to change your background. You need to do this. And man, I'm not a green screen. You're just not putting effort in. Well, I'm not. I'm not you then. I'm never going to be that person. I'm never going to be that person to tell you how to dress and what to like. And like, I will say, I don't. I'm gonna have to do a video, but I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I'm lazy. Don't buy the Jabra Elite 65 Ts. I can't recommend them, even though they sound great, because the sound balance is off, and I don't feel like sending them in to get a different headphone when they both mess up due to whatever firmware they attach. Don't buy the Jabra 65 T. Don't buy them. Okay, that's what I gotta say. Man, I've did a lot of talking. Sometimes I feel like I run my mouth too much. I did a lot of talking about nothing, but I just really wish I knew what great was to other people. Just a little bit, just a little bit, people. Sometimes I was thinking just to get people to dive in, I should do a drama. I should actually do one of those controversial topics that everybody else does, but it just goes against my moral ethic. I really don't care like that. I sometimes I feel like it, but I don't really care. I just want to have fun. So it's fun for me to say what I'm gonna say, and if people listen, it's great. And if they don't, it doesn't matter. But I just want people to feel great all the time. That's just how I think about life, and I'm simple. If anybody got any questions for me or any thoughts about what greatness is, please feel free to let me know. But if not, I've done all the rambling and talking I needed to do for this time. I just feel like talking, and if anybody knows, I'm not here to. In my brain anyway. I want to grow. I want to grow. I want to grow. I want to be like yes, there's a million, but I really don't care. If I care that much, I'd be doing all type of um yeah, every Instagram post, or I would let every, I guess people who are Facebook friends don't even know I do YouTube. I don't tell them. I don't tell anybody I ever work with. I ain't tell everybody that was in the military with. I ain't trying none of that. I ain't trying to reach people like that. I wish I did, but I'm not. I'm just not that person. Metro Brother says, I'm not interested in sub for sub nor sub promo. Genuine individual will come across channels and will bring appreciation once they're active. Yeah, I agree with that. I rather people, I totally agree. Like I do like when people come sub because somebody said it, but I want people to actually like what I'm saying. So if you don't like what I'm saying, then unsubscribe, man. Why you're here? If I'm not talking about like I like food, so I like to look at people who eat food. I tell you the truth, I like food, so I like to see good people who cook food, and I like technology. I like that. I like movie reviews, tech. I like art, so and I like listening to like Dragon Ball, like anything by anime, and I like basketball. So there's a lot of channels I listen to and I follow. But it's kind of hard for me when somebody from India come and send me sub for sub. I'm like, I can't even understand what you're saying. So I've listened to you speak whatever language you speak. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're not even talking about the Flash. I'm like, if you was it'd be different if you had like a Flash shirt or the whole see the move. I don't understand what you're saying. I'll be like, okay, thumbs up. I've tried it. I tried to, because I know people on that course to 1,000 want to get monetized. So I'm here to help. I want to help. But truthfully, I want to talk. I want people to that I at least want to listen to. Like I listen to people when they have an analysis. Like I like to listen to an analysis more than I like to listen to. Even I can listen to a critique, but I don't like criticism. So I like when somebody says their thoughts about why don't people get married today? Oh, I want to listen to that. That's interesting to me. Or what is the downfall to a certain community? I want to listen to that. But when you say something that's really is detrimental to get views, I get it, but I'm less likely to listen to it. Or so it's I try, but I can't get in because I'd rather the solution than just talking about how bad something is. And we know stuff is bad. So if you say all people are evil, okay, that's great. So what happened to how do we find good people? That's what I look for. So that's what I think I look for. How do you find good people? How do you find people who are going to help you? How do you uplift people? How do you make it so people won't lose? How do we come together to create a business that we can all eat from? How do you control emotional spending? How do you lose weight? Or if you want to gain weight, how do you do it and be safe? How do you stop yourself from getting diabetes? And if you do want to engage in activities that can lead to disabling situations, how do you do it and stay healthy? Stuff like that. I kind of look for that. I don't see much of it, but I know I see people that are on the quest for health, and I have nothing in opposition for that because I want you to get healthy. But my advice is to always do everything in moderation and always have some type of physicality. So try to walk 30 minutes a day if you can't run. Try to do some push-ups or sit-ups. Try to do 5 squats a day or 10. Try to be positive as possible. And I know people want to hear negative. I can go negative better than anybody you ever met. Trust me, I could do it. But my negative ain't how you would think. My negative is really telling you that you're stupid and you need to go do research. But I don't do that to people because it's not fun to tell people how many billions of books I've read and how many books I am going to read and what I know. And because I've done some of the dumbest things that people would never know, and I think that how you view me externally does not reflect my internal. I think I will do a video about that. I forgot about that. I was going to. My external doesn't match my internal. And a lot of people don't understand that. Who you are externally is just what you see, but who I am internally could be a bright, glowing flame that will enrich your life. I could have the the dark soul, the dark soul's humanity. I'm a dark soul geek. Sorry. Yeah, I did a lot of talking, brother Metro. You made this great. I'm just my sadness. My sadness is that it's not 50 or 30 people here to chit chat with me, so we can just like keep a conversation just going and going and going. It's just me talking. But what I will do, Nikki, why don't you send me a good topic for a panel? Then I'll do one. Like I got plenty of them. Like I can pull it up right now, really. But I gotta be in the mood, and I gotta make sure people come because that's why I don't do panels as much as I used to because I've been busy. Go look, see what I got. That's a good discussion. I got one I was supposed to do with you. I got lots of written ones. I just I gotta have the time, and I want to do a lot of other things, and sometimes I don't want to just get caught up in one thing, YouTube topics. Yeah, I gotta do my external does not match my internal. Do you want something for nothing? Yeah, I did that. Hey, yeah, that's a question. How do you know what's best for the community? Because people always say this is not good for the community. So, what community are you talking for, and how do you know what's best for the community? That's what I think is funny. Um, that do you try to understand other people? I did that. I did that. Do most people know how to handle pain? I did that, didn't I? I don't know. Yeah, I did that. Hmm. That's what I need to do. Does YouTube equal money? Because I think a lot of people think that, and it may. So I don't know. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, and I'm gonna do one too. Because people always talk about voting and not voting. So my question is, why vote for people who do nothing for you? Because you vote for a lot of people, but if they do nothing for you, and you're not getting any um, what do you call it, rewards or benefits from putting them in position of power, because that's what politics are, is power of the people. People don't understand that politics is power. It's always about control of the group. It's politics. So you could look it up if you don't believe me. What is politics? Go on, you look it up and somebody tell me. But anyway, I can talk. um yeah, I did do Most Man Want to Be. That's what I got to do. I'm gonna get beat up for this one. But you want her to have your baby, really? Sorry, just being silly. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I can always go on and on and on and on. I'm just talking. Anyway, I probably held you up, but yeah, Nikki, if if you want to, I missed some reading. Hmm. Oh, Nikki says, I think what makes a person great is the ability to be and continue learning who they are while allowing others to do the same without pushing their beliefs and opinions on others. Yeah, I agree with that. Um, I don't know what greatness is for others, but greatness to me is when you can do something beyond the norm and you continue to push yourself. That's great to me. A lot of people, to me, think they're great. Maybe they are to them, but to me, you're not doing nothing but what everybody else does, and it's happened to work. Great. Um, great is subjective, just like everything else. Oh, I've read my mouth a lot. I can tell people appreciate it for you just hanging out with me for a little bit, man. That made me feel pretty awesome. I feel blessed. I feel humble, brother Metro. Nothing but love and respect, man. Uh, I hope you started grinding out some more videos no more in the washing room. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, it's just real cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel too good all the time, and just I'm telling you, you never understand. When just one person comes into my chat, even if my chat is absolutely stupid, it makes me feel special because the fact that somebody would actually give you 2 seconds of their day to be done with you or to not be done with you means something. Because nobody got to give you 2 seconds. Appreciate it. Much respect to everybody who came by for a second. I'm about to relax again. Maybe I'll go game and just talk, play the division, which is really looter shooters. I'm trying to get into them, but I'm waiting for the what you call it, um, the new From Software game. That's what I want. The new From Software game. It's gonna be fun. All right, now much love to you all. And let me end this. I jibber jabbered long enough. Thank you all. Have a great one.